All right, guys, we're back with another article from Screen Rant. This is DadaLorian here. Thank you so much for tuning in. So without further ado, let's jump right in. We're talking about Boba Fett and his original white armor. So let's check this article out. All right, so this is the article. So Star Wars references Boba Fett's original white armor. Will he wear it? That's the question. So interesting. The latest episode of Star Wars The Bad Batch has an interesting Easter egg, one that references the earliest version of Boba Fett's iconic armor. Really? Star Wars just referenced the earliest version of Boba Fett's iconic armor, perhaps teasing a full appearance in the new Star Wars The Bad Batch series. While the legendary bounty hunter has been getting an incredible spotlight due to his return in The Mandalorian second season and his upcoming Book of Boba Fett spin-off series on Disney+, it's possible that fans may just get a new look into his past during the rise of the Empire. There are still large portions of Boba Fett's life that have never been seen. And the events of Star Wars, The Bad Batch, would certainly be a dynamic time for him to make an appearance in future episodes, perhaps wearing the white armor. I'm going to pause there. I've been thinking about this a lot lately too. Like, I think it would be really cool to like see Boba make an appearance at some point in the show. I feel like he would. I feel like he should. And ultimately, I almost wondered too, like I was asking other questions because I review, the Bad Batch episodes every Friday with, my friends from TikTok. And so one of the questions was like, well, do you think, Fennec Shand and Boba Fett, did they cross paths earlier on, like during this time period? Who hired Fennec Shand? Could it possibly be Boba? And what would he want with Omega, are kind of like thoughts that go into that. I don't know if that's necessarily the case at all, but overall, I think this article brings it home to the point of like, I think we should see some early moments with Boba Fett, and we did see him younger in Clone Wars, obviously, but I mean, Boba in his full-on armor, him as that full-on bounty hunter, now a little bit older, but still, in his younger years, in his youthful, I guess, kind of like prime time of being a bounty hunter. So I think it would be cool to see him, and especially with that throwback suit, that would be really cool. The reference in question appears in the Bad Batch Season 1, Episode 5, Rampage. Seeing the Clone Force 99 having traveled to the planet Ord Mantell in order to gain intel on the bounty hunter Fennec Shand, who's been tracking their newest recruit, Omega, just as I was talking about. While they meet with an old contact named Sid, a Trandoshan who offers them a job in exchange for the information they need. When they enter her office, a handful of relics and artifacts are featured on walls, adorning the room, including a selection of clone trooper helmets. Damn, I can't read today. What is going on with me? However, one helmet in particular stands out, a white Mandalorian helmet identical to the one used in the earliest test footage for Boba Fett for The Empire Strikes Back. I did see that. I didn't really make too much of it. It's kind of like one of those things, even in Solo. Do you guys remember, like, there was, like, Mandalorian armor? If you've seen that movie, like, there was, whoever the main bad guy was, the baddie in that movie, there was, like, some Mandalorian armor that he kind of had, like, as decor, in his office. Yeah, so honestly, I didn't make too much of it, but, who knows? Who knows? It could be something. So let's see how Star Wars canon changed Boba Fett's Mandalorian background. In early Star Wars concept art from artist Ralph McQuarrie, Boba Fett's armor was originally all white, as he was meant to be a rank of super trooper within the Empire. However, the decision was later made to make the wearer of the armor his own distinct character, and Boba Fett was born. While this white version of the armor was used in test footage, it eventually reverted to the classic green and brown aesthetic seen in the actual films. That being said, the white prototype armor is still fairly well known, and several toys and collectibles have been made over the years, along with the white armor being referenced in The Mandalorian with the concept art's original helmet. However, now that's now that it's been referenced in the Bad Batch, could this be a potential tease that Boba Fett could make an appearance down the line in future episodes? I would hope so. I would hope so, man. I think it would be really cool to see him. It would definitely be interesting to see where Boba Fett is during the Bad Batch within the rise of the Empire and the clone legacy of his father Jango being phased out. What would this reaction be? Likewise, fans would have yet to see the first time Boba donned his father's armor in the Star Wars timeline. While it might be too much to ask that Boba makes an appearance briefly wearing all white armor before choosing his typical colors, it would absolutely be a dynamic homage to the original trilogy's production and the character's creation. In any case, an appearance of the galaxy's greatest bounty hunter at the dawn of his career seems ripe for the Bad Batch, especially now that Clone Force 99 is headed in the direction of becoming mercenaries in order to survive the changing galaxy. Boba Fett is a fan favorite Star Wars character, regardless of the color of his armor. Though seeing him operating in the prototype white would be very exciting. All the same, the Bad Batch series continues on Disney Plus. So, yeah, man, I'm all for it. I am all for it. I would love to see Boba in his, white armor. I think it would be really cool. Again, I really don't know. And they bring up some good points where, we have not seen, Boba Fett in, I guess, those origin moments to where he got the armor and first, donned the armor. I think that would be pretty cool to see. And I know there's some folks who will probably be like, it's not necessary. We know the character. We love the character. It is what it is. But at the same time, I think there is something special about kind of seeing a glimpse of those early moments of his life. And there's still so much that you can do. There's so much wiggle room where you could kind of like tap into those early moments of his life. And I think what better place to do that than the Bad Batch, especially where, we're seeing Fennec Shan, we're seeing some other characters pop in. I'm like, it just makes sense, to kind of see like, all right, where's Boba at during this time, where he kind of does have a connection to the clones. You know what I mean? So I think it would be interesting. So you guys let me know what you think. Did you like this article? By the way, big shout out to Screen Rant. My God, they are killing it with their articles as always. I mean, man, they put out so many articles daily. It's crazy. So I would like to make a continued series of this where I'm looking at least their Star Wars stuff and kind of reviewing over it and reading it through with you guys. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Leave a comment and be sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel. And I will see you guys for the next video. Peace.